Travis Kelce is doing everything he can to impress Taylor, and he seems to be thinking about more than just touchdowns. Insiders say that the NFL star is planning a stunning makeover for his Kansas City home to make it the perfect place for Swift to fall in love. It looks like she's not only interested in the idea of hooking up with him, she's also very open to it. There's more to the tight end for the Chief than just painting. He's planning a complete kitchen makeover that's almost like a love letter to Swift. Why, do you ask? Because she's been cooking so much for him and their close group of friends, Kelce wants to make sure she always has a great place to make her favorite meals when she comes to town. On top of that, Swift is excited to spend some much-needed free time in Kelce's new apartment. She's excited to be Chief's girlfriend at their home games and spend some quiet time with Kelce during her tour break after rocking stages all over the world. There's no doubt that this relationship is moving towards something more permanent, even if there isn't a proposal just yet. The next step might be a shared address. With all of these rumors going around, it's safe to say that this power couple is getting ready for a big touchdown in their relationship. Get some popcorn ready because things in Vienna just got really intense. It was supposed to be a big deal when Taylor Swift's concerts were supposed to rock the city this week, but they had to be canceled for a very good reason. The word on the street is that police learned about a pretty bad plan involving two suspects who were allegedly planning something dangerous to happen during Taylor's tour. Insiders are talking a lot about the arrests that happened just hours before the announcement. One of the suspects was a 19-year-old who was said to have had some crazy ideas and be crazy about Taylor Swift concerts. Even stranger, the police found some questionable chemicals while the person was being arrested. What did they mean to do with those? That's pretty creepy, right? There were going to be a lot of exciting people in Vienna's Ernst Appel Stadium ready to sing their hearts out, but safety comes first, and the event organizers had no choice but to cancel because of the serious threat. Fans are so sad that social media is full of posts about broken hearts, unused clothes, and friendship bracelets that were never worn. One fan even said that she gave a bracelet to a little girl who looked ridiculously happy about it. It's making me think a lot about the terrible attack that happened at the Ariana Grande concert in Manchester in 2017. This time, the police responded quickly, which is good, but the whole thing still gives you chills. People who really like Travis and Jason's podcast New Heights are really missing it, and who can blame them? The beloved podcast is currently on break, which makes fans eagerly anticipating their weekly fix of Kelce brother banter. But just when things were looking bad, the show's creators gave everyone a treat in the form of a blooper reel, and now fans can't get enough of it. The collection came out on July 31st and was just what fans needed to get through the Wednesday blues. All of the usual suspects were in it, including Jason's wife Kylie Kelce and their sweet daughter Wyatt. It was full of funny how-to segments. In typical Kelce fashion, Wyatt said he would bake cookies for her Uncle Trav. As usual, the brotherly teasing was spot on. But fans being fans, they weren't happy with just a taste. They immediately took to social media to demand a full episode just about bloopers, calling the clips gold and pleading for more. A compilation of all the times Jason says "cut this out" was one of the specific requests. Another was for everyone to see Travis's reaction when little Dickie made fun of his relationship with Taylor as being so high school. Also, don't forget the fan who came up with the best idea: Wyatt and Uncle Trav as hosts of a cooking show where they just mess up the kitchen. The Food Network, listen up, because we have a winner on our hands. Fans will have to get by on these tasty bloopers until the podcast comes back, and they're definitely hungry for more. If you were Serena Williams and you got turned away from a fancy hotel in Paris, that's exactly what happened. Let's just say the drama is real. She went to the rooftop restaurant of the five-star Peninsula Hotel while she was in Paris with her family for the 2024 Olympics. She is a 23-time Grand Slam winner. She was expecting to be treated like a princess, but she was turned away. The person at the door didn't even seem to recognize her. How could you not know who Serena Williams is? Insiders say the poor guy was just doing his job and telling her what he would have told any other guest, that the restaurant was full and she'd have to wait downstairs. The staff says it wasn't personal, but Serena has every right to feel a little snubbed. The hotel quickly sent an apology, saying that the rooftop was actually full, even though Serena saw some temptingly empty tables. But let's be honest, this whole thing has made people wonder how someone could not recognize Serena, especially in a city that is so excited about the Olympics. It looks like this mix-up in Paris will be the talk of the town for a while. Now Blake Lively is back at it, but this time it's not just her roles that are making her famous. She's on the cover of Vogue's September issue as a stylish thief, and the prize she's stolen is Elizabeth Taylor's famous $3.8 million ruby necklace. In a shoot by Bios Luhrmann that was inspired by the classic movie To Catch a Thief, Lively channels her inner cat burglar while adding a touch of glitz. The necklace, a beautiful piece that Taylor's then-husband Mike Todd gave her in 1957, was the main focus of the shoot. This CR stunner with 8 beautiful Burmese rubies set in platinum and gold was as famous as its former owner, who famously said getting it was the happiest moment of his life. Lively looks like a real thief in her Vogue spread, putting on a sleek Balenciaga catsuit and using the necklace and toe to climb buildings. After that, she walks around a casino in a flashy golden Laquan Smith dress while wearing the priceless piece of jewelry. Lively raved about the experience in an interview with Vogue, saying that she was amazed to hold Taylor's necklace. She even said that the necklace was so valuable that people who were handling it had foam mats and rubber covers to make sure nothing bad happened. Fans were just as excited about Lively's Instagram post, which showed how happy she was and how strange it felt to hold the real necklace. This glitzy heist is Lively's most recent show-stopping moment. For her movie, she's also been making waves in vintage clothes. From flower dresses to high-stakes jewelry, it all comes to an end here. Blake Lively is once again showing how good she is at getting attention. The latest issue of Better Homes and Gardens shows that Pamela Anderson has a major glow. It's not just because of how she takes care of her skin. The former Baywatch star talked about how giving up makeup has changed her personal life and the way people see her. Anderson, who is 57 years old, is going for a new look that is winning her new fans and changing how people see her. Anderson said she wasn't expecting much attention when she first went makeup-free for Paris Fashion Week in 2023. She called it a silly thing and said she didn't want to spend hours in the makeup chair. But it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment choice, it changed how she sees herself and how other people see her in a big way. Anderson talked about how strangers have stopped her on the street and told her they didn't like her before, but now they do. These compliments are a little strange for her, but she's not upset about them. She said that this new look isn't just about how she looks, it's also a change in her life. She thought, "I think the best garden is a writer's garden." This was a reference to her upcoming cookbook, I Love You, and to her more simple life on Vancouver Island. Anderson no longer wears a lot of makeup and teased hair. Instead, she prefers simple, comfortable clothes like overalls and cotton dresses. She's also focusing on the things she loves, like cooking for her family and gardening. "That was the start of letting go of the image I had always had of myself," she said, adding that not wearing makeup helped her get rid of a persona that doesn't work for her anymore. Anderson has changed more than just her looks. As she starts a new chapter in her life, her true self is shining through, and it looks like many people are finally seeing the real Pamela Anderson for the first time. That's all there is to this video, folks. We'll see you soon.